Hey everyone, Angela Renee, the creative doula. How are you? How are you doing? Flip those little earrings around. Let's really get into this message today. We're going to talk about the difference between belief and knowing. When I'm sharing, I talk to people about what it means to believe versus knowing, because we're in a time when we're betting on ourselves. We don't just need to believe, and belief is good. It has good aspects to it, but we need to know. And how do you get to the point in your walk through this journey, right, where you know versus just believing, right? And so let's start out with like the relationship between a father and a son. Okay, could be a daughter too. That child that has the father that's there, right, and knows if they need anything, they can go to their father, and their father's going to make sure that their needs are met, right? They don't question, Dad, I'm hungry. Dad's going to take care of it, right? Daddy, I need new shoes. Daddy's going to take care of it, right? Because they have built up this relationship where when the child has a need, the need is met, and the father makes sure that they meet the need. So while in my mind for a moment, as the child, I may have faith because I've had the experience, and we all like to have the experience, right? Because I've had the experience of my father coming through time and time again, I know. And so it's not just me believing. I know because I have had experience. Because time and time again, my father has come through. I've asked because it was a need and my need was met, right? Okay, that's clear. Now, let's say child gets a little bit older, right? And same father, same child, but the child is older, and then the father understands that the child is growing, and to just give everything would be enabling. So now you don't just get every time you have a need. Basic needs, yes, but if you're coming, let's say you want some new shoes and you don't need them because you already had shoes, you have to earn them. And now the child has to learn the path to earning these things, right? Father can give specific direction, and then the child knows what they have to do. And if they're willing to follow through, then they will receive that. And they only know they're going to receive it is if they do what is asked of them and they receive. So in the same way, in our walk with God, with the Most High, right? With Source, with Universe, with Abba Father, with Allah, it comes through experience, right? You can have the faith that this relationship is going to be what you believe it should be, but you won't have the knowing until you have the experience, until you spend the time with the Most High to develop the relationship so you understand the experience, so you have a knowing. There's no way around this walk getting easier with just believing, because believing is just one level of it, you guys. You're supposed to get to a point where you know, and you know when you develop real relationship with the Most High God. I hope you guys got that. It is the time you have to put in. What do you do? It's prayer. It's meditation. It's the breath work we talk about, right? It's the breath work helps you to get into the space, if you don't know what that does, to where you let the mind go and you get into a space where the energy is elevated, and you are connected to Source, Universe, the Most High, right? And you are connected, and I say it is that alignment that comes in, right? Now I'm not worried about the things in the natural. Now I'm connected to the Most High, and I am allowing for the Most High to do what maybe I was trying to do, right? I let it go. I'm able to I'm able to do, right? And so that is important. You have to get to a point where you have that relationship. Some people say getting into the vortex. There's a lot of different terms that people use, but for me, it's all relationship with the Most High. So I hear these things and I listen, and there's some people that talk about the vortex, and it's good teaching. But at the end of the day, I know it's all about relationship with the Most High. And the only way, like we've talked about before, you can have a deeper relationship with the Most High is to spend time with your Maker, with your Creator, with Source, with Universe, with Allah, with the Most High God, right? So in this journey, don't just believe, know. I'm Angela Renee, the Creative Doula, and it's been my pleasure to share this truth with you. And I'll see you tomorrow.